Welcome back, International Comets, to the Immigration News Spotlight. I'm your host, Lark Gallion, a senior advisor with the International Students and Scholars Office. Before we dive into the news today, we wanted to give you a few important reminders for the coming month. First, the university and the ISSO will be completely closed starting December 23, 2022 through January 2nd, 2023 for winter break. UTD will reopen Tuesday, January 3rd. If you need any request processed by the ISSO before winter break, you must submit your request by 5 p.m. on December 12th. Only requests submitted by this time are guaranteed to be processed before the closure on December 23rd. In addition, the ISSO will have more limited advising services during December. Appointments will be available up through December 16th. And we will be offering live chat advising from December 20th to December 22nd before we close. If you need a travel signature for the holidays, you can request one in iComet, or you can drop by the International Center and receive an endorsement in person at our I-20 travel signature kiosk. The kiosk will be available in SSB 3.6 every Tuesday and Thursday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., starting on Tuesday, November 29th, up to Thursday, December 22nd. Remember, travel signatures are valid for 12 months if you are a currently enrolled student and 6 months if you are on OPT. You do not need to receive a new travel signature if your current endorsement on page 2 has not expired. The next reminder is regarding spring 2023 enrollment. Starting this spring, the F1 enrollment requirements will be resuming the pre-pandemic standards at UTD. This means that undergraduate students need to be enrolled in a minimum of 12 credit hours with at least 9 hours being face-to-face, while graduate students must enroll in a minimum of 9 credit hours with at least 6 of those being face-to-face. If there is an issue with your spring enrollment, the ISSO will send notifications to your UTD email. Now, on to the news. If you are either completing a program or your I-20 is expiring this semester, there are certain deadlines that you need to keep in mind. If you've applied for graduation or for OPT, but you believe you may not be able to graduate as planned, inform the ISSO before December 16th. If you complete your academic requirements and intend to maintain F1 status, you need to take action on your SEVIS record before February 14th, such as apply for OPT, apply for a change of level for a new UTD program, or transfer to another school's program. If your I-20 needs to be extended, it is very important that you request the extension before the program end date on your I-20. If you don't timely request an extension, you will fall out of status, so double check your end date right now if you're not sure what it is. If you are not graduating, but you are changing your major next semester, you should receive an email from the ISSO with instructions for the update before spring census day, which is February 1st, 2023. As we approach the end of the fall 22 semester, also make sure to be aware of managing your enrollment before final exams. As international students, you have to manage both your immigration status as well as your grades. If you believe you may do poorly in a class this semester, don't drop that class without first understanding the possible immigration consequences. Even if you attend classes full-time for the entirety of the semester, dropping below full-time enrollment at the end of the term without authorization is still a violation of your F1 status and can lead to termination of your immigration record. If you have questions about your ability to drop a class and maintain status, you can always verify with an ISSO advisor in live chat, ask an advisor, or an appointment. Last for today is the DHS announcement that certain benefits for temporary protected status are receiving an automatic extension. If you are from El Salvador, Haiti, Nicaragua, Sudan, Honduras, or Nepal, you may be eligible for these benefits. You can read more about TPS on the Federal Register website, federalregister.gov. We hope that this spotlight lit up your day. You can read the latest immigration news on our webpage. If you have more questions about immigration, feel free to chat with us during our live chat hours on our website, use an Ask an Advisor form in iComet, or make an appointment on our advising webpage. We'll see you again next month.